you read the title right. They are coming for your steak next. Ladies and gentlemen, the big vaccine giants, and this is not a conspiracy theory. I lay this all down for you. It's a conspiracy, yes. They are coming and just greenlit the rollout of mRNA shots into the animals that become your dinner. And the meat will hit grocery shelves completely unlabeled without you knowing that it's vaccinated animals, beef, pork, all of it. You've been eating it already, most likely without knowing. And here's the very terrifying part, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody is telling you. Once it's in the food chain, there is no way to escape it, literally. Or is there? Well, in the end, I want to give you an easy 3-step bullet point checklist how to avoid this meat, which is going to hit the shelves and partially already did. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around here until the very end and I will show you exactly how to protect you and your families from that. Let's go straight into it. Let's get into the main part. And first of all, I want to talk about the downsides, the facts, and then I want to tell you exactly the resolution, how to avoid this crazy stuff. What has our world become, ladies and gentlemen? Here's what the science actually says. mRNA livestock vaccines are racing through conditional USDA approvals right now as we speak, as you're watching that video, right? Elanco and Zoetis already have H5N1 bird flu shots in the final review for dairy cattle and poultry, chicken, beef, everything. Right? These aren't the old school vaccines your grandpa used, right? No, it's not what they have been using already before, right? Let's not pretend that there has nothing been like that before, but now it's getting worse. They force the animal's cells to manufacture foreign spike proteins. Yes, I made a video about spike proteins from the sea shot, you remember, and how to detox them. This video is popping up on top of the screen right now. Make sure you watch it. It's the exact same mechanism that sparked worldwide debate in humans actually after 2020, ladies and gentlemen, when I was screamed at as a conspiracy theorist. Well, animal trials and early data reveal the same red flags: inflammation, reproductive issues in breeding stock, and altered immune responses. And if that is in the animal, just like emotions carry over in the pH value of the meat, this will carry over into the quality of the actual food you are consuming, ladies and gentlemen. Protect your family, because the mRNA is delivering via lipid nanoparticles. Tiny traces can linger in tissues far longer than regulators are actually admitting it. Exactly like the human trials where biodistribution studies showed mRNA traveling to ovaries, liver and the muscle. There is no long-term human feeding studies yet, right? Obviously, this is a very new topic. Zero RCTs, randomized control trials on people eating this meat for years, because this is a new topic. But the same goes with electric vehicles and everything, right? Why do you wanna go and be the mice making the experiment without even being asked? Regulators simply declare it as GRAS, safe, so generally recognized as safe by assumption, basically, because there are no long-term studies. While the mRNA markers for animals explodes from $80 million today to nearly $7.5 billion projected for the year of 2034. And the worst part, once vaccinated, the animals' meat, milk and eggs enter the supply chain with no traceability requirement, no traceability at all in most states of the United States, and therefore also furthermore and afterwards worldwide potentially. You cannot tell at the butcher counter or restaurant, right? It's the same playbook as in the synthetic butter actually, which I'll probably have to make a video about that, which is another big conspiracy, which is they are not even hiding anymore, right? They slip it in quietly, no label, no choice for you, and you just consume it without being asked. But here's the cliffhanger. I don't want to fearmonger, right? I want to give you solutions. I want to be productive here on that channel. You can avoid vaccinated meat right now with 3 that simple steps anyone can do today. Number 1, buy only from local farms that publicly swear never vaccinated and show you their records. Most small ranchers will happily prove it. Number 2, switch to 100% grass-fed regenerative beef and pork labeled raised without mRNA technology. A growing number of brands are adding this exact guarantee because customers actually demanded it, right? And number 3, really, if you are going to a restaurant, for example, ask every restaurant and butcher and look them deep into the eyes. Do you use meat from mRNA vaccinated animals? Their silence or hesitation usually tells you everything, but obviously lying to you were potentially illegal. But we have to wait for that, of course, how it plays out. Ladies and gentlemen, these steps work because mRNA vaccines are brand new, not yet mandatory nationwide, and the big processors still segregate some supply chains. Act before that window closes and the choice disappears forever. Ladies and gentlemen, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel right here, and watch this very important video. And as always, guys, as always, bye bye.